So, how been ya? Welcome to the Black Country Craftsman's YouTube channel. Today, I plan to make a desk at the bottom of a bed out of a laminate worktop. Now, to complete this task, we'll need a laminate worktop of your choice, laminate worktop edging strip, 4 metal wall brackets, nylon frame fixings, 1-inch wood screws, contact adhesive, a panel saw, a jigsaw with some fine cutting blades, some masking tape, a sharp chisel, 180 grit sandpaper, some cleaning thinners, a filler knife, a drill with an appropriate masonry drill bit, an impact driver, and a long spirit level. Okay, this is a plan view of what we've got. We've got a bed in the right hand corner with the base of the bed here. Going to leave a gap there that we can fit a chair underneath and a chest of drawers. So what we want to accomplish is to create a desk there that would then continue into a shelf at the bottom of the bed. First of all, we need a desktop. So let's have a look and go shopping. Okay, we're at the local DIY store and I think I've found exactly what we need. In the kitchen section, there's this wooden effect laminate worktop, which is 30mm thick, which is ideal for what we want. Also, we need some edging strip. Make sure it's long enough to go along the complete front edge of the worktop. Okay, now we've sourced an appropriate laminate worktop. This is the shape that we want to try and achieve, where we cut the worktop down across there for the desk, as I said, putting a couple of little curves on, and then the end piece with a nice shelf at the bottom of the bed. As you can see, the worktop is all cut to shape. To do this, mark out the worktop using a long spirit level as a straight edge. Before marking it out, I tend to put masking tape in this area. One, to help you mark it out easier, but also it helps not to splinter the laminate when you're cutting. I use a sharp panel saw to cut the straight sections and a jigsaw to cut the curved areas. I'd advise you don't use a jigsaw on the straight section, as the blades on a jigsaw tend to be flexible and you'll struggle to keep the edge square. Next, we need to be looking at gluing the edging to the desktop. I tend to use this contact adhesive for this task. Using a thin filler knife, start to apply the glue to the edge of the worktop, spreading it out evenly. Then do the same with the edging strip. Wait until both surfaces are touch dry. Then, very carefully, starting at the one end, place the edging onto the desktop, leaving a couple of mil proud on the surface edge of the desktop side. leave to dry for an hour or so. Then, when it's set, place the desktop face down so you can now carefully remove the excess trim with a sharp chisel. Notice how I'm sliding the chisel side to side, moving it away from the surface edge of the trim. This is not to splinter the edge as I'm doing it. Do the same on the surface edge of the desktop, being very careful not to dig into the worktop. When the edges are removed from both sides, using 180 grit sandpaper, sand firstly the underside flat. Then, gently, on a slight angle, sand the edge. On the desktop surface, only sand at a slight angle, as sanding the surface will only scratch and damage the desktop. Take your time with this, as you can ruin all your hard work if you're not careful. Using a soft rag and some cleaning thinners, clean the edge. This will remove any excess glue that might be on there. Okay, first part of this task is complete and we're looking good. Now we move into the bedroom. I've purchased these metal brackets from eBay and sprayed them grey to go with the bedroom. Mark out the height you'd like the desk to go to and mark the holes you need to drill to fix the brackets to the wall. Notice I've placed a chair there to help me with the height of the desk. To fix the brackets to the wall, I use these nylon frame fixings. As it's stated on the packet, I've had to use an 8mm masonry bit. Carefully drill the holes as deep as you need to. Then using your hammer, tap in the nylon plugs. I've just placed the bracket into position and marked the left hand side and the right hand side of the bracket. Then I've made a mark in the centre of where the two holes have been drilled. In between the middle, I marked just below and above the holes where the fixings are going. Carefully drill 2 further holes. Place a dust sheet on the floor and where you've drilled the 2 extra holes, pump expandable foam in, only for a few seconds as you can see, it expands at a rapid pace and starts to make a mess of your wall. So carefully remove the excess as quickly as you can. Okay, here's a little bit of a diagram of the setup of the wall that we're actually fixing to. As you've seen in the last clip, I've drilled a hole there and there, just below and just above where the fixings are. Those are the nylon fixings there and there. The reason I've done that and pumped the expandable foam into that part is where you've got your brick, your plasterboard is dabbed to the wall and there's roughly around a 10mm gap in between. Now the plasterboard is not particularly that strong, and when you've got something heavy that's fixed to it, that gap there can kind of, the plasterboard can kind of disintegrate a little bit. So by pumping the expandable foam in there, you're actually strengthening and holding that nylon plug in position as well. So yeah, the expandable foam pumps into there, fills that gap there, and basically strengthens all the fixings. Repeat the process of fixing the brackets 4 times and start to fix the brackets. Make sure everything is level. 4 brackets fitted, so the next step is placing the desktop onto the brackets. With the desktop in position, carefully fix the desktop to the brackets using some appropriate wood screws. So there we have it, one nicely fitted desk at the bottom of your bed, complete with a gaming chair. As we say in the Black Country, that is Boston. Okay, if you've enjoyed this video, smash us a like, drop us a comment, and if we can help you, we will. And please subscribe to give us a little support. Also, please check out our other videos, as we've got quite a few out now. You may find something that might just help you out in the future. I'm the Black Country Craftsman. Don't forget to tell your muckers. Learning how to fix these problems yourself is cheaper than paying someone else to do it for you. Thanks for watching.